Absolutely beautiful.
Ah, day 21 has arrived at Hotel Flaviar. Our selection today is set to whisk you away into another realm of exquisite flavors. Get ready to explore by finding a cozy, peaceful corner to savor your sample. You immerse yourself in the serene ambiance of the hotel's art gallery. The lighting casts gentle shadows on the frames, inviting you to explore each artwork with a curious eye. The lines between the masterpieces on the walls and the liquid art of Remus' High-rye bourbon in your glass begin to blur. May our dram docent lead you through the artistry of today's whiskey sample.
Remus High-rye Bourbon Whiskey is a masterful blend of history and innovation from the esteemed Ross and Squibb distillery. This 6-year-old creation, featuring the highest amount of rye a bourbon can legally offer, pays homage to rye's illustrious past, capturing the spirited essence of Prohibition's heyday. Each bottle is a testament to the legacy of George Ross and William Squibb, whose pioneering spirit runs through every drop. Crafted with over 2 centuries of expertise, Remus High-rye transcends the ordinary bourbon experience, offering a rich, flavor-filled voyage through history. So wonderful to see you back here in Whiskey Hotel Flaviar by the fire as we planned. We've heard from George Remus and now it's time to enjoy their wonderful wares. This is a 54.5% ABV dram. And what's really interesting about this, as we heard there in the intro, is that this bourbon actually has the highest contents of rye that a bourbon can legally have. Obviously, to be a bourbon, the mash bill has to include at least 51% corn. The remaining 49% of this dram is made up of rye, with 39% of it being plain rye and 10% of it being malted rye. So we can expect that this is going to be a really rich, robust dram, and bottled at 54.5%. Like I say, it's also hopefully going to hit pretty hard, something that we can enjoy together. Straight away, the color is wonderful, sort of halfway between a sort of a bronzy copper and a kind of starting to get towards a light gold. Really, really quite exceptional. It doesn't seem to be overly coating on the glass, but you can definitely note some wonderful oils here within the whiskey, and it should be fairly full-bodied all the same. The nose is wonderful, and the thing that stands out for me straight away is those rich rye spices. Well integrated, it's not punching you in the face, but it is definitely center stage. I'm also getting some really wonderfully worn leather notes, as well as some really, really thick, sticky fruit. Almost as if it's a concentrated juice syrup, or some sort of squash concentrate almost. Really, really interesting. Some slight artificial sweetness there as well. Little hints of maple syrup. Really, really lovely on the nose. I tell you what, for 54.5%, it's incredibly approachable straight away. So I'm sure we're going to enjoy it on the palate. Cheers. The palate is definitely mirroring the nose to a certain degree. You have that maple syrup coming through a lot thicker on the palate for me. But something that stands out completely different to the nose is actually this presence of menthol, almost turning towards a eucalyptus type note. Really, really wonderful, very fresh, very light, very vibrant. And that goes right alongside those syrupy, juicy notes. It is a really thick, sticky juiciness. Like I say, leaning towards that more sort of juicy syrup. The fruits are tending towards the darker side. Yes, there are slight touches of strawberries, raspberries, but for me, it's more plums, blackberries, figs, and things of this nature that join that wonderful menthol and really, really produce a really round mid palate. And then towards the end, those leathery notes appearing again. As I say, from the nose, this is an old, worn leather, almost like a really good pair of shoes that's been handed down from generations within a family. Absolutely delectable. I've just picked up our wonderful tasting booklet. I completely forgot we had it, to be honest, today. And this is the beautiful thing. Not only have we got these great drams, these beautiful glasses, but we are also being brought on a tour within our little whiskey booklet. Some other notes, I haven't particularly picked up the caramel here, but it's definitely something that we can find in these bourbon whiskeys, and absolutely something I couldn't disagree with. Cinnamon, absolutely. Talks about maple and vanilla. These are things absolutely that I'm picking up here. And then that spice. And I think that the rye spice here is something that provides a wonderful backbone to the dram. It's not in your face, but it is quite complex. And it's something that provides that backbone throughout the experience, real structure to this dram. Really, really delicious. Please do remember, if you're enjoying this dram, you can pick up a full-size bottle at a significantly discounted price here at Whiskey Hotel Flaviar. As with all of the exceptional drams that we've tried over the last 21 days, these last 3 weeks we've been enjoying together, they're all still on offer. You can scan the code in your booklet or on these samples that we've been enjoying and pick yourself up a full bottle at a significant discount. So do have a little look at that. So guys, let's retire and go and enjoy the hotel's art gallery. I think it's a wonderful thing to do when you've got a dram of this quality, to go and enjoy some art, relax, have good conversation. I'm really looking forward to enjoying that with you. For now, that's all from me here on day 21. We only have 3 days of this beautiful Advent calendar left. So let's make sure we make the most of it before the festivities ensue. I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.